Hey you horror cinema psychos, welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I've got a great Jess Franco hit for us. It is his 1962 underrated flick. It is The Awful Dr. Orlof. And guys, this one is absolute class and a whole bunch of fun. So let's dive into this macabre wonder. Here is The Awful Dr. Orlof. The Awful Dr. Orlof is a hauntingly crafted horror thriller by cult Spanish filmmaker Jess Franco. Steeped in decrepit mystery and abound in gothic wonder, the production is an enjoyable romp showcasing spectacular atmosphere and a highly mean-spirited personality. When it comes to odd yet highly entertaining cinema, Jess Franco is at the top of the list, and when it comes to The Awful Dr. Orlof, this flick is one of his most accessible productions. The film follows the horrible exploits of Mad Dr. Orlof, a former prison doctor who now murders beautiful young women in order to graft their skin onto his daughter's scarred face. Assisted by a deformed henchman named Morpho, the two go on a killing spree that sparks the interest of Inspector Tanner and his stunning fiancée Wanda Bronsky. Could Wanda be the next beautiful victim to Dr. Orlof's diabolical schemes, or will Inspector Tanner put a stop to this bloody and sinister massacre? Conrado San Martin takes on the role of Inspector Tanner, the dutiful officer who vows to uncover this most unusual case. Martin does a great job with the material, and he is aided in great fashion by his co-star Diana Lors, who embodies the mesmerizing qualities of the professional ballerina Wanda Bronsky. Diana is especially memorable within this film, for her natural beauty and outstanding screen presence are allowed to shine in every scene she appears in. The black and white photography just works wonders to enhance her already astounding looks, and she's a great addition to this surprisingly well-presented production. On the diabolical side of things, Howard Vernon takes on the central role of Dr. Orlof, the highly obsessed mad scientist who will stop at nothing in order to restore his daughter's lost beauty. Vernon is cast perfectly in the role, as he gives the character of Dr. Orlof a surprisingly sympathetic side, which helps to aid in fleshing out his overall presence in this cinematic world. He's sadistic and highly cruel, but Vernon allows us to delve deeper into the personality behind the madman. It's enjoyably creepy and substantially fun to see play out, and it's an added bonus to a production that is already unusually enjoyable. As for the overall atmosphere of The Awful Dr. Orlof, the film is tremendously entrenched in a haunting tone which perfectly depicts all the unsettling moments that come across the screen. Dark alleyways, abandoned mansions, and creepy laboratories are all shot in brooding style, and Jess Franco makes good use of his varying locations and distinct locales. If anything can be said about The Awful Dr. Orlof, it would be that it is beautifully lensed in its gothic approach, and painstakingly cruel in its violence and maleficent tone. The Awful Dr. Orlof is a magnificent horror entry for anyone who enjoys classic horror or Jess Franco's intriguing eye for cinema. Blanketed in a harsh tone and displayed in whimsically haunting style, this is one obscure production that commendably adheres to the archetypes of the genre, while still maintaining a boldly crafted world of its own, filled with all the sadistic wonders one could imagine. If that sounds like fun to you, then give this underrated flick a go. The Awful Dr. Orlof is demented horror at its utmost dastardly. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Jess Franco's amazing The Awful Dr. Orlof. A film that sadly not a lot of people talk about, but I want to put it out there to you guys and see what you think. But guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you at the next movie review. Take care.